Hey, bro, how you get rid of that fucking robot? I think it worked.
Every day, there are moments worthy of another look. From every angle in the house, experience.
Why did you turn that music off?
NBA on TNT is brought to you by American Express, the official credit card of the NBA, and by AT&T, mobilizing your world.
Talking about art room, music room shit. Why did you turn that shit off, bro?
Right there.
And that shit, did I turn it around? Did you hear that shit, bro? Could you hear it? Hold on. Hold on.
Roll away. Watch that left arm up high. It's Beverly high, and that's where you call the offensive. will sit down. Barbosa.
Curry not playing. Nigga.
Is off on a three-point penalty. Nobody wants to take a layup anymore. Just three-point shots. And Beverly draws the foul.
Watch as Harden attacks the basket. Draymond Green makes the rotation. He beats him. Watch the arms of Green. Straight up in the air. Don't reach. Force him to have to make a shot over the defender.
Sean Livingston called on the foul of Patrick Beverly. Beverly only a 68% free throw shooter. NBAtickets.com is the official source. All NBA playoff tickets start research now at NBAtickets.com, where tickets are always authentic and always available.
Well, we played over 7 minutes in this first quarter. Dwight Howard does not have a field goal attempt, no free throw attempts. Have him on the floor. Don't you want to use him a little bit to force them to either play straight up, collapse back? Well, obviously, I understand he has a problem when he gets fouled, making his free throws, but you have to throw him.
And that obviously does affect his thinking. Here's Iguodala for three. Andre Iguodala has come back strong. He missed 13 games with a sprained left ankle. Warriors were in no rush to push him to get back into the lineup the last 2 weeks of the season. Josh Smith spinning. Ariza again is wide open. Not able to hit from downtown. Ball's knocked away from Howard. And last touch by the Rockets.
Watch the defender, okay, Josh Smith, run into the screen. Here's Smith right here. He runs right into the screen. You can't do it. You have to get out to him. Avoid the screen. Don't let them screen you. If you run into the screen, that's what happens. You give up a wide open three.
The veteran Jason Terry has come on for Patrick Beverly. Rockets have missed 8 of their last 9 shot attempts. Iguodala off the screen for another three-pointer.
Not only is he going to handle the ball a little bit with no Curry, make decisions, he's going to defend, and then knock them down threes, a bonus.
Warriors up by 10. Harden on the drive. I don't know if he's trying to flip it to Howard or flip it toward the bucket and went in.
I don't think Howard knew if that was a shot or a pass. He went after it.
And now Steve Kerr takes a timeout. Good start, though, for Golden State. Up by 8. 3:22 left in the first.
Hey. Want to teach you something?
The art of rebounding is you have to assume that everything's a miss. Rebounds for my team and a rebound for my body. That's what I'm building with chocolate milk. Because it's got nutrients to refuel, protein to rebuild, backed by science.
money? Yes. Warning, here comes your ticket.
Oh, in my face!
A car that doesn't get distracted. Auto emergency braking with pedestrian detection on the 2017 Hyundai Elantra. Not just new, better.
I want that trophy. I want that trophy.
Introducing the X1 Sports app. Get live stats, averages, and standings right on your TV. Change the way you experience TV with Xfinity X1.
We've got your numbers at Cache Creek. With 95% payback in the penny hit zone, and we always stand on 17.
That's why players love us. It's all in the numbers.
Cache Creek Casino Resort. Cache Creek invites you to break the bank. We're sending 12 winners to the vault Saturday and Sunday plus Memorial Day at 7 and 10 p.m. when they can break the bank and win up to $5,000. Break the bank. Only at Cache Creek.
You did a great job not reaching last game. It's even more important this game. Can't have you in foul trouble. We've done a good enough job on the first one. Right? Now we got to have 5 guys in there to rebound the ball. We can't give them second and third opportunities.
Rockets interim head coach J.B. Bickerstaff saying after game 1 that Houston played without spirit, without confidence. Said it's been a combination of tension and frustration. But we have to be more offensive minded. This is Festus Ezeli who just came on, along with Capella of Houston. 8-point lead for Golden State. 3 minutes remaining in the first. Ezeli moves out to defend on hard goes right around him and then finds Smith in the corner for 3. Josh Smith from downtown.
Penetration, draw the defenders, kick out to your spot up people. That's the way Houston would like to play. They believe you score from 3 areas. At the front of the rim, behind the 3-point line, or at the foul line.
Beautiful pass on the lob of Ezeli with his first field goal.
Wide open. Weak side defenders had no idea where the ball was.
There's Harden with a floater.
An unusual floater at the foul line area. Shot that quick right in the face of the defender.
So that's his second field goal. And a pass kept alive by Barbosa. Here come the Rockets. Harden with a nice feed to Capella.
When you have the court spread out wide open like that, it's easy for Harden to get to the rim at that point.
Rockets are within 3. And a foul charge to Harden. Involved with 3. That's the second on Harden.
Right down the lane, no defender comes over from the weak side, so Ezeli is wide open for the lob. Green with the great eyes and size to throw it up over the top.
Draymond Green, who has had a terrific season, averaging 14 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 13 triple-doubles.
Special kind of player. Just a winner, a great competitor, playing at any position you want on the floor. He'll defend it. He makes jump shots. You say, well, he's not really a good shooter, but he makes them when he has to make them. Then distributes the basketball. Put him in the pick and roll. Hit him with that pocket pass. He makes the decision.
That's all he can shoot the 3, 39% from downtown. Brandon Rush has checked in now for Golden State. Hard met by the double, threw it away. Barbosa putting a move on Terry, then beats him with his speed and scores. The Brazilian blur still has that acceleration move.
Hard throws the ball to the white jersey instead of the red jersey.
And 1-on-1 that before.
And what I'm talking about is last game, Mark, he had 6 turnovers. He can't be that careless with the basketball.
Harden with 2 fouls defending on Green, who finds Iguodala for 3. Yes! He is 3 for 3 from beyond the three-point line.
Double screen away from the ball. They boxed both of those defenders in. They never got out on the shooter.
This is Brewer who just came on, and he draws the foul. Corey Brewer, who started in game 1, a 9-year man out of Florida, will head to the line.
That double screen, Iguodala got behind it, and he's feeling it from downtown behind the three-point line.
And Steph Curry reacting to that three-pointer by teammate Andre Iguodala. Brandon Rush called for the foul on Brewer, who was a 75% free throw shooter.
I remember one of the things that J.B. Bickerstaff told us, we have to score more points than we did last game. 15 points first quarter, 18 points second quarter, total of 33. Well, up to 24 right now in the first quarter. But their defense has to stop Golden State.
I love when coaches say we have to score more points.
Well, he also mentioned picking up the pace and tempo. They had to play quicker, faster, try and get those open looks in transition, catch that Golden State defense before they get set up.
Rockets over the limit with the foul on Josh Smith. So Festus Ezeli for the free throw line, only a 53% free throw shooter. Want your teams, your highlights, your scores, all in one place. Download Team Stream, the free app from Bleacher Report, and you can do it now. Festus Ezeli coming back from recovering from arthroscopic surgery on his left knee at just 31 games.
They're very easy to pull Harden for a violation that time going over the free throw line before he let it go.
Smith, that's his third three-pointer. Josh Smith lighting it up here in the first quarter. Michael Beasley has come on for the first time. It is Haka Howard.
Or Haka Ezeli.
Oh, Haka Ezeli.
Either one,
yes.
Pick a name.
Friends call him Howard. Yep. So Festus Ezeli, as we mentioned, just shoots 53% from the line. And just on his first 2 attempts. Trevor Ariza is back, coming on for Josh Howard. Amazing how you think when foul away from the ball, my first thought. Dwight Howard still has to be sitting on the bench right now.
Ezeli made 2. He doesn't know why you're picking on him like that. Stepped up, made both free throws.
Warriors up by 6. Final seconds of the first. Ariza this time hits the 3 from the corner, 6/10 of a second remaining as Iguodala just fires one down. And that is the end of the first quarter. Golden State led by as many as 10, and after 1, they're up by 3. You are watching the NBA playoffs on TNT.
What would we be without our mountains? Without the things that stand in our way, that make us better. At Coors, our mountain is brewing the world's most refreshing beer. Lagered, filtered, and packaged cold. Our mountains make us who we are. Your mountains make you who you are. Whatever your mountain, climb on. You could spend your dollar on this, or you can spend it on this, or this, or any of these 10 delicious items on Taco Bell's new $1 Morning Value menu. It's not even fair. It's true what they say. Technology moves faster than ever. The
all-new Audi A4 with Apple CarPlay integration.
Thank you for dining with us. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks.
Whoa. I got this. Just gotta reach the check. Almost there.
I can't reach it.
If you have alligator arms, you avoid picking up the check.
What?
That's what you do.
I got this. Thanks, Dennis.
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Oh, that is good crispy duck.
There are a few who move toward the sounds of chaos. Forged in the crucible of training, they are the first to move toward the sounds of tyranny, injustice, and despair. They are the few, the proud, the Marines.
All the best stuff happens in the dark. There's dancing and music in the dark. People are younger and better looking in the dark. See? People wear their most stylish and glamorous clothes in the dark. In the dark, people gain an irrational sense of invincibility. Bowling is less sad and making out is much more likely. So if all this good stuff happens in the dark, wouldn't you want a camera that can capture things in the dark? The new Galaxy S7 Edge with low-light camera.
A lot of people don't realize how many people are into gaming and how many people are in esports.
Do you think it's going to be the biggest thing in 2016?
For in all of the animal kingdom, human beings are the most cunning, most ruthless, and most deadly hunters of all.
Back at Oracle Arena in Oakland moments ago, Alan LaFleur squared up with Rockets head coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
Thanks, Marv. Coach, Golden State started out cold, but then they started scoring in the paint in transition from deep. What do you focus on defensively in the second quarter?
We got to do a better job on the defensive boards. They had 6 or 7 of them early, and that was helping their defense. Their offense. We did a good job on the initial, but anytime you give up offensive rebounds, you're that close to the basket, or they do a great job of kicking out for threes as well.
James Harden just has 2 made field goals. Dwight Howard has yet to attempt a shot. How do you get those 2 more involved in scoring?
We got to move it, and we got to do more early in the clock. We got to get Big Bella some touches down on the block. We got to get him in the paint, put his feet in there so he can get to the rim quickly. We just got to be more aggressive and more assertive.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Along with that three-pointer a moment ago by Jason Terry, Houston has now hit 7 of its last 8 shots. And the foul is called on the Rockets. Mo Spates coming on for the first time for Golden State. Corey Brewer called for the foul, not shooting a fair. Iguodala will put it in play.
Well, 2 guys coming off the bench for their respective teams in that first quarter, Andre Iguodala and Josh Smith. Both played 6 minutes and 21 seconds. Both 3 for 3 from the three-point line. Both scored 9 points.
Dwight Howard is back. James Harden sitting down. Picked up 2 early fouls. Shot clock down to 2. Here's Barbosa for 3. Played on the hop by Patrick Beverly as just checked back in, and immediately here's it from the crowd. Followed up as he puts the move on Barbosa, and he is fouled. Patrick Beverly, who was an excellent defender, 4-year man out of Arkansas. Barbosa called for this foul.
Beverly took it right into his chest, but clearly Barbosa was still moving, so good, easy call for the official.
Beverly, 68% free throw shooter, averages 10 a game. Shoots 40% from three-point line. Rockets hitting the threes here at the start, 5 of 8. While Golden State 4 of 8. And Houston in the midst of a run of 22-12, advantage to tie the game at 35. Barnes played by Beasley. Thompson is fouled by Brewer. Shooting foul.
Second personal.
the Brewer, it is number 3. Here's Sean Livingston checking back in. Comes on for Andre Iguodala. Here's it from the crowd. Had 3 from downtown, 9 points.
Also use Iguodala in the second half in particular. Handle the basketball a little bit more if they need to give Livingston a rest. Iguodala once again from behind the three-point line, knocks it down.
Barbosa left, and obviously Iguodala remained on. Was able to hit that three-point shot. And Dwight Howard with the attack draws the foul. Foul on Spates. So Howard will head to the line for the first time. It was actually, will not go down as a field goal attempt because of his foul. That's the first shot that he has tried. And Howard just a 49% free throw shooter. Let's take a look at the national TV upcoming schedule. TNT tomorrow night. It's the Celtics and the Hawks starting 7 o'clock Eastern time. And the Grizzlies and the Spurs. And NBA TV Wednesday, the Hornets and the Heat. What a finish to the Dallas-Oklahoma game as the Mavericks able to hold on for the 85-84 victory to tie that series at 1. Livingston picks up his second, and Toronto ties up the series with Indiana as they defeated the Pacers 98-87. There's that offensive foul committed by Livingston.
Yeah, and even though Boston almost wound up getting Atlanta in that game, it could be a very big loss for them if they don't get Avery Bradley back.
Late pass, no one was coming. It was picked off by Iguodala. Barnes for 3. Easily, he played just about 5.5 minutes in game 1. Threw it away, covered by Howard, knocked out of his hands. And back towards Iguodala. Behind the back to Barnes. Barnes off the fake. The foul by Spates.
There are those second and third shot opportunities for Golden State that just always seem to take advantage of.
Beasley been played by Barnes. Off the turn.
No ball movement, no body movement. Goes in the post, doesn't come out of there.
Nice pass from Livingston. Yes, number 5. Thompson with the bucket. Pushed by Beasley, who committed the foul.
Yeah, I would say that right now, J.B. Bickerstaff needs to get a timeout and regroup right away before this thing blows back open again. Beautiful look that time by Livingston. Tough shot that time by Thompson. Going away on the other side. Cutting from off the ball. Steve Kerr loves it.
Klay Thompson, excellent free throw shooter, 87%. For the season for Klay, average 22 a game, 42% from downtown. Warriors with an 8-2 run. And they lead it by 6. There is Beverly. Patrick Beverly with a good-looking drive. He now has 6 points. We're 3 minutes in, second quarter. Thompson for 3. Yes. That is the 6th 3 for the Warriors. 6 of 11 from 3-point territory. And they're on their feet here at Oracle. Beverly for 3 and is able to drill it.
Well, Houston's done a great job of answering at the moment they need a big bucket. They've gotten it each time thus far in the game.
Spates off the screen at a push. It's called on Brewer. That leads to a timeout. Golden State up by 4.
I'll have the meatloaf.
What about you?
Sorry, just getting a quote of motorcycle insurance from Progressive.
Yeah?
Yeah. They have Safe Rider discounts, and with total loss coverage, I get a new bike if mine's totaled.
But how's their customer service?
Great. 24/7.
Just like here.
Meatloaf! Just like here. Anybody got a pack that needs leading?
Serving all your motorcycle insurance needs. Now that's Progressive.
Okay, so the government crash tested the F-150, the one with the high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body, bolted to a high-strength steel frame, and guess what? It made the strongest statement any truck can make. It pulled a 5-star safety rating on all sides for every cab configuration. Because when they say military-grade, they mean battle-tested. This is the Ford F-150, and every other truck is history.
Gatorade Recover. Protein and carbs for athletes, because the way you recover affects the way you play.
Before earning enough cash back from Bank of America to buy a new gym bag. Before earning 1% cash back everywhere, every time. And 2% back at the grocery store. Even before he got 3% back on gas. Kenny used his Bank Americard Cash Rewards credit card to join the Wednesday Night League. Because he loves to play hoops, not jump through them. That's the excitement of rewarding connections. Apply online or at a Bank of America near you.
Wendy's Jalapeno Fresco Spicy Chicken with fresh jalapenos and ghost pepper sauce. Some said it's too spicy. But Wendy's launched it anyway and doubled down with ghost pepper fries. So if you're hot for spice, then these are for you.
Well, game one certainly had its physical moments at both ends of the court. Thus far, in game two, it's been kind of on the quiet side.
I have the feeling that if Houston hangs around, that things will pick up in the second half. It'll get a little more heated, a little more exciting, and the fans will be into it a little bit more at that time.
Meanwhile, Houston, with 8:22 remaining in this first half, has already picked up 4 team fouls. Ian Clark has come on for Golden State. Spates came up with air. Beverly did a 3 a moment ago. In fact, the Rockets have been on fire from downtown. This is Beasley to the rim. Nicely done.
When Michael Beasley has the basketball, he is going to try to score. And you understand that's almost an isolation for him every time he catches the basketball.
Beasley, a guy who certainly bounced around. In fact, had 3 stints with Miami. Here's Thompson for 3. And the ball back to the Rockets. Ended up playing in China in the Chinese Basketball League. Had a 63.19 rebound game in their All-Star game. That was their most valuable player.
Most valuable player, exactly.
Beasley. Offensive foul to charge.
That's what I was talking about a second ago. You can play your defense and depend that he's going to take the ball and try and score somehow. Step up, make your rotation, he'll come right into it. There it is. Clearly, he's got his position held. Beasley goes right through it.
Ball back to the Warriors. They have a 2-point lead. They've led by as many as 10. For those who may have just tuned in, Steph Curry sitting out because of that sprained right ankle. To call game 1. He pleaded with Steve Kerr. Tried to lobby his way back into the game, but Steve said, no, that'll count. It's a goaltend on Howard, and Spates will get credit for the field goal.
Howard came over, left his man, and tried to get that before it was on the way down. Here he is timing it. Officials felt that it was not still on its way up. Therefore, they awarded it 2 points.
Howard has attempted just 1 shot to this point. Beasley on the low post, working on Barnes. Deflected out as Howard was trying to save it, ended up going off Livingston. So the Rockets maintain possession.
Dwight Howard made the call, so it has to be right.
James Harden checks back. back in replacing Jason Terry. Harden's playing with the 2 personal fouls. Beverly spinning out of control. Recovered by Beasley. Here's Ariza. And he stepped out of bounds.
It almost seems like Houston's offense is all discombobulated. They're all over the place trying to decide who they passing it to, that it's a bad pass, then they save it, then they're looking for the next open guy.
6.5 remaining in this first half. Thompson got the step on Ariza, and there's no help.
Well, the 2 guys on the weak side, what you called help side, were Beverly and Harden. Neither one of them moved towards the basketball at all.
13 points for Thompson, and again, Harden's able to draw that foul. It's on Clark.
Watch the weak side now. Harden's back is turned completely, has no idea where the basketball is. Klay Thompson simply goes to the rim and finishes it off.
And once again, Harden drawing the foul on a 3-point shot. Crowd does not like it. They felt that. Let's take a look here. The hands up.
Remember we talked about hands up when he puts the ball on the floor. When Harden is dancing behind the 3-point line with the ball, you know he's getting ready to launch a 3. That's when you move up into him and make him put the ball down on the floor. That time, his arm was extended. He never got up into him, never made him put it down.
But the NBA and free throws made, free throw attempts did not go to the line at all in game 1. And he's now 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Motiejunas back on the floor for the Rockets. Got off to that good start. This is game 2 of the Western Conference first round series. Rockets trying to tie it up at 1. Warriors are going to go 2 up. 2 without Steph Curry. Rockets, meanwhile, 13 of 14 at the foul line, in contrast to the 4 shooting at the line the other day. Livingston over Harden, and the foul is on Harden, and that is number 3.
From my angle, it looked like Harden underneath Livingston's body when Livingston went up and elevated on that little turnaround. Livingston smiled a little bit because he knows he got that 3rd foul. Let's watch Harden when he goes up. If he moves under, you know, that lower part is where I felt he may have gotten him with his body moving under, taking Livingston's legs out under him.
Shaun Livingston in his 12th NBA season is the foul shooter, 86% as he misses on the first. And Czar, he's made it back from a debilitating knee injury that almost damaged every part of his left knee. Then he bounced around. Golden State's actually his 9th NBA team in 12 seasons. Went to the D-League to prove that he could still come back from that knee injury.
This is one of the, first of all, finest young men you're ever going to meet. The fact that he has come back and playing at this level right now, it was a shame. He started to play well when he was with the New Jersey Nets, and then they did not have the money to pay him, so he had to find a place that would give him a deal and finally earn some money in his career.
Harden sitting down, replaced by Terry, and a foul now on Barnes, who is defending on Motiejunas. Just under 6 remaining in the first half. Back to Oracle in a moment.
Taking your daughter to a game in San Antonio could be a special trip, but hotels can be expensive. If you visit Priceline, get a great deal and go.
And remember, little girl, the key to success is hard work and a great attitude.
And that's life advice from the Admiral David Robinson.
If you don't go.
Anyway, kid, I guess what I'm saying is success is just failure. That hasn't happened yet.
And that's life advice from the Trail Speedway.
Whatever's on the line. Priceline.
Apparently, the engineers who designed the Ford F-150 have been burning the candle at all ends. Because check out their latest brainstorm, Pro Trailer Backup Assist. Just turn this little knob on the dash, and it helps steer your trailer exactly where you want it to go. It's just one more bit of brilliance you can't get on any other truck. Freakish. This is the Ford F-150, and every other truck is history.
Buster, we have incoming.
Battle Station Listen, folks, it's about to get real sporty in here.
I'm patching you through now. Got this.
2016 Prius Hotline, this is Buster.
Great question.
Yes, the headlights are definitely part of the overall redesign. They're pretty slick.
Absolutely. Ask away. I'm here all night. Toyota. Let's go places.
At Lexus of Concord, our passion for excellence provides a world-class ownership experience that starts with a world-class buying experience. Whether you are looking for a new Lexus or a certified pre-owned, at Lexus of Concord, you will always be treated with honesty, respect, and sincerity. We invite you to see our beautiful 10-acre facility and white glove service department today. We are committed to providing you an amazing experience. Start your search today at LexusofConcord.com.
NBA on TNT is brought to you by the Ford F-150. Every other truck is history. By BBVA Compass, committed to creating brighter futures for everyone. By Samsung and the new Galaxy S7 Edge. And by Chocolate Milk, trusted by athletes, backed by science.
It is time for Cold Hard Facts presented by Coors Light. And what a magical regular season it's been for Golden State. Starting with best record in NBA history, 73-9, surpassing the Bulls, 72-10 back in 95-96. Best road record, 34-7. Steph Curry had another spectacular year.
When the season started out, did you think this team was good enough to break the Bulls' record?
I didn't think anyone would be able to pass by a 72-10. When you think of going 82 games, and that's a kickball, and being able to play at that level, and, almost every time out.
I tried to tell Steve that you had no confidence in his team at the beginning of the season. No, I agree with you. It's hard to believe a team can only lose 9 games during an NBA regular season.
Howard with his first field goal. Only his second shot attempt.
You have to reward those big people if you want them to keep producing for you on the glass and blocking shots and playing defense.
Nice pass. Thompson set it up and then Bogut with the tip. Andrew Bogut back on the floor for the Warriors.
And that's the reason right there why a lot of guys don't go after trying to block shots because they don't believe and trust their teammates are going to cover for them.
Terry is off. Good play by Barnes getting to that rebound. Warriors with the ball up by 4. Thompson going at Beverly. And a foul called as Beverly stepped away. Trying to pull the chair. And is called for his second foul.
Beverly giving away size, obviously, to Thompson down the low post here. And he's trying to get into either a deflection to knock it away before he backs him down too deep. Well, that time, move out of the way, see if he can make him lose his footing.
James Harden sitting down after picking up his third foul. But Klay Thompson coming up big in this first half. He now has 14 points.
Now, if you know there's a nail right in the middle of the foul line, look at his right foot. It would be where the nail is, and his right arm, then right shoulder, right hand, all lined up in the middle of the foul line on his free throw attempt. And what I mean by a nail is it's actually a nail there. That's how they draw the circle when they're painting the floor and stuff.
I didn't think it was a fingernail you were referring to.
No, I wanted to try and help you out on that.
Oh, the steal by Iguodala. Did not try to go 1-on-2. Got it to Barnes. Is way off. And it's deflected out last touch by Houston.
I'm watching Steve Kerr talking to his assistant coaches as they ran that fast break. It turned into a fast break into a slow break and then a poor decision at the end of it.
But still Golden State ball with 15 on the shot clock. And now Rockets will take a chance as Harden checks back in. Thompson unable to hit the 3, so Harden will give it a go with the 3 personal fouls. Guarded here by Barnes. Motiunas down low. He Knocked it out. Last touch by Howard. Rockets a little slow in getting back here. It looked like the Warriors were trying to break on them. Kind of casually moving back on defense. Thompson picked up on a switch. Barnes for three. Nice back tap by Bogut. Thompson fires. Yes. A catch and shoot from downtown by Klay Thompson. 7 unanswered by the Warriors. Thompson has 18 points. 58-49. Golden State.
With T-Mobile, you pay $95 a month for a smaller network, and monthly taxes and fees are always extra. With Cricket, you get an unlimited plan on a bigger network for $65 a month after $5 auto-pay credit, and monthly taxes and fees are always included. Looks like T-Mobile's not all it's cracked up to be. And now, for a limited time, switch to Cricket and get a $50 bill credit. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about.
Let's take a look a second ago. When the shot goes up, Bogut works with position all the time. He got himself stationed in the middle, right down low here. Now watch all the people that are around. You got 1, 2, 3 defenders. But watch what Bogut does. He knows he can't get a clean rebound. Let me just tap it back out. Just happens to land in the hands of Klay Thompson, who missed the easy one earlier, but makes a tough one right there.
Klay Thompson, high-point man with 18. Biggest lead of the game for the Warriors. Hard, played by Iguodala. Eunice with the lob. And Dwight Howard able to put it down.
That's why they like Eunice in that spot, because once he catches that pocket pass, he knows where to look to find the next man. Then he has to just make the right decision.
And that successful playoff run last year by the Rockets, both Beverly and Moses were sidelined by injury. One on the shot clock, Iguodala forcing, and it is a 24-second violation.
And you would be very happy, and that's why J.B. Bickerstaff was clapping his hands that time. Did a very good job defensively against that open offense that Golden State runs.
Terry and Harden now in the backcourt. Motiejunas and Green got involved in a foul on Motiejunas.
No question that Green has gotten into the head of Motiejunas. He's anticipating that it's going to be physical. He gets frustrated. 2 games in a row now. This time he basically just throws him away right there. All he's doing is denying the basketball. He's allowed to have an arm in the passing lane and deny the entry pass.
Thompson again with a catch and shoot. Harden met by Livingston. So Livingston is playing well, starting at the point for the injured Steph Curry. A reach-in foul, and that'll put Harden at the line with the Warriors going over the foul limit. Timeout called as we come up on 2.5 remaining in the first half.
In the last 2 years, Quicken Loans has paid a year's worth of mortgage payments to 48 lucky winners. Thanks to the Quicken Loans hole-in-one sweepstakes. This year, you could be next. Enter today at PGAtour.com/Quicken Loans.
We're gonna lose. Can't watch.
How do you do it? Now we have to watch another game. Yeah, I got nowhere else to be. What about your wife?
It's cool. Alex knew.
This doesn't look good.
Really?
Yeah, a bunch of different fonts, couple typos.
Our authentically awesome wings taste even better with special prices on Wing Tuesdays and Boneless Thursdays. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
We're going to prove just how wet and sticky your current gel antiperspirant is. And now we're going to show you how Degree Dry Spray is different.
Degree Dry Spray goes on instantly dry for a cleaner feel. Degree, it won't let you down.
All the best stuff happens in the dark. There's dancing and music in the dark. People are younger and better looking in the dark. See? People wear their most stylish and glamorous clothes in the dark. In the dark, people gain an irrational sense of invincibility. Bowling is less sad and making out is much more likely. So if all this good stuff happens in the dark, wouldn't you want a camera that can capture things in the dark? The new Galaxy S7 Edge with low light camera.
Hotels.com's rewards program is simple. For every 10 nights I stay, I get one free. This, however, will not be simple.
You gotta ride the belt, Captain Obvious.
I have liquids in my body.
I'm walking, yeah, the thing I'm talking, when you and me are, then you come back to me.
Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. No need to hurry. No slipping, no sliding, no bumping.
The Corona can always finds its beach.
Steph draws so much attention on the defensive end. You know, I think one thing that it does is it forces us to move the ball a lot more from side to side. It also forces us to cut more. You know, and the reason you move the ball and cut is to make defense make reactions. When Steph's on the floor, the defense is reacting all the time anyway. So kind of have to do a little bit more of that. And which is fine. That's what our offense is, predicated on anyway.
Well, as Draymond said, the team seems to do better and understands more without him because they have to work that much harder to get shots. And as a result, already here in the first half, 12 more field goal attempts for Golden State. 12 more shots at the basket for this team than Houston has.
And Klay Thompson in the role of Steph Curry with 18 points. Remember the final of the season, Thompson had those consecutive 40-point games, and all he heard were teammates kidding him about he picked up just one assist in the 2 games. Iguodala, met by Hart. He is on fire. 14 points on 5 of 6 from the field.
Andre Iguodala has come in. He has really got his stroke going. He felt it right from the beginning. Goes 3 for 3 on 3-point shots. At the same time, he's being asked to defend at the other end of the floor.
Josh Smith called for steps. Let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, Mark. Coach Kerr told us before the game 2 keys on defending Harden. Don't let him make any three-pointers and keep him off the free throw line. He said in game 1, the reason he didn't go to the line is they did not have one reach. Well, in the last huddle, he was adamant about telling the team, guys, we've made 3 mistakes. We've reached 4 times, and he has taken advantage of every single one of them. We have to clean it up.
All right, thank you, Allie. You see the all-around play of Iguodala off that beautiful pass for the field goal. Harden changed his mind. Thompson off the steal, and a foul is called. It's on Josh Smith, his second. Houston is over the foul limit. Let's get a close-up look at that nail you were talking about at the foul line.
There you go, right there. Yes, not a fingernail, as you might have thought.
Yes.
I tried to clear that up for you. They draw that circle. So that's where so many of the shooters line up with. A lot of people split that line. But you see, Klay Thompson puts his right foot, toe on it. Therefore, his shoulder and right wrist hand are all in line with the rim.
All part of the repetition. And Klay Thompson, an excellent free throw shooter. Hit the 20-point mark. 64-53, Golden State.
Our guys are so good because they knew you doubted me about the nail, and they found it.
I never had a question. You're making all this up. Offensive foul on Josh Smith. So the ball back to the Warriors. And the crowd reacting with J.B. Bickerstaff upset. Had some words with the official Rodney Martin. Houston with 3 consecutive turnovers. And an intentional foul. So it'll be Bogut going to the line as Bickerstaff plays Haka Bogut.
Zili, Bogut.
And Bogut, only a 48% free throw shooter, has not gone to the line frequently. During the season, 24 of 50 at the free throw line. Motiejunas will check back in. Donatas Motiejunas out of Lithuania, member of the Lithuanian national team. Originally a first-round pick of the T-Wolves, and then Houston acquired his rights. It's his 4th season with the Rockets. Bogut missing on both. Coming up on a minute remaining in this first half, Harden is fouled by Iguodala.
See if Iguodala reaches in, if he gets that hand on it. Yeah, like he might have deflected the basketball out of Harden's hand.
That was the point made by Andre Iguodala, looking up at the big board and shaking his head. Both teams over the limit for some time, so James Harden now spending much time at the free throw line, 8 for 9. Bogut will take a seat. Steve Kerr looking to prevent the
Haka Bogut.
Yes.
Yes. I don't think he liked the way the first 2 free throws looked.
And what that does also is slow the pace down, particularly for a team like the Warriors, who like to keep it moving.
Yeah, they know that there's times you should use it, you can use it in your favor, but it also slows them down.
Timeout with a minute 14 left, first half.
We're redefining and reimagining what it means to deliver. Because to us, why deliver when you can over-deliver? So we've engineered a car with a warming oven heated up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Introducing the 2016 Domino's DXP. Order 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each and learn more about the DXP at Domino's.com.
Reminder coming up, the American Express halftime report. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley in our Atlanta studio, scores and highlights, and much to talk about. What a wild finish in Oklahoma City. Dallas winning at 85-84, ties the series. Toronto knocking off Indiana 98-87. That series is tied at 1. Game 3 will be played at Indianapolis on Thursday. And will be seen on NBA TV. Thompson moves across against Ariza, who's a good defender. Green posting on Harden. Trying to pick up number 4 on Harden. Beverly with the rebound. Harden fires from deep. Has not hit that long jumper in the first half.
He could get that one, and then they'd have another shot coming back if they got the defensive stop.
Has only 2 field goals, and both were floaters. 2 for 7 from the field, but 9 of 10 at the line for his 13 points. Final minute. First half. Warriors have done a good job playing without the injured Steph Curry. Up by 9. Barnes gets inside.
Well, huge gamble now by J.P. Bickerstaff, leaving Harden on the floor all this time with 3 personal fouls, and thus far it looks like it worked out for him.
5-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Green defending on Harden, who shoots the 3 and draws the foul. Draymond Green called for contact. Harden to the line will shoot 3.
see if he gets him on the challenge right there. On the forearm, just before the elbow. Good call by the official.
Draymond Green with only his first foul, but this is the third time in the first half that Harden has gone to the line for 3 free throws. And he is a superb free throw shooter, 86% for his career, and that's what he's shooting here tonight. So he now has point number 15.
It's amazing. You play one game, he doesn't get a free throw attempt at all. You do everything right defensively. I'm sure Steve Kerr didn't change the game plan coming into game number 2 and how they want to play him. But here he is already with 13 free throw attempts.
There were a couple of times, though, where guys weren't reaching. That was the only difference as opposed to the other night. Nice setup for Livingston. Beautifully done. With 1.8 remaining in the half. You're seeing Iguodala stepping away from Harden, not want any contact. So, led by Klay Thompson, 20 points, 15 of the second quarter. James Harden for Houston, 16 points, but 12 of the 16 at the foul line. We'll take a quick break, and then it's to Atlanta for the American Express halftime report with Ernie, Kenny, Shaq, and Charles.
Okay, so the government crash tested the F-150. The one with the high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body, bolted to a high-strength steel frame. And guess what? It made the strongest statement any truck can make. It pulled a 5-star safety rating on all sides for every cab configuration. Because when they say military-grade, they mean battle-tested. This is the Ford F-150, and every other truck is history.
Taking your daughter to a game in San Antonio could be a special trip, but hotels can be expensive. If you visit Priceline, get a great deal and go.
And remember, little girl, the key to success is hard work and a great attitude.
And that's life advice from the Admiral David Robinson.
If you don't go.
Anyway, kid, I guess what I'm saying is success is just failure. That hasn't happened yet.
And that's life advice from the Charles People.
Whatever's on the line. Priceline. There are superstars. And then
Top of the world!
there's Connor for real.
You were up there for like 10 seconds. It's a third of the way to Mars!
Connor, we've talked about this. 30 Seconds to Mars is the name of a band. It's not a fact.
This summer,
It's Connor's Confessions, Hoverboard Edition.
no star is superer.
You're adding most to the tour?
What have I ever been wrong before?
Seal, come on! Are you okay?
I'm fine. What's that?
Pop star, rated R.
Verizon is the #1 network in America. I know what you're thinking. They all claim stuff like that. Yeah, but some of them are stretching the truth a little bit. One claimed to be 4 times better. We said, 4 times better than who? They said, 4 times better than we used to be. Well, if you're 4 times better than you used to be, and you're still not the best, your tagline should be, not just rubbish as we were.
Only Verizon is the nation's most awarded wireless network ever. Now get 20 gigs on 4 lines for $80 when you switch to the best network.
At Subway, we're excited about our new carved turkey. It's day after Thanksgiving good. Thick cut, all white meat, oven roasted to perfection. It's something even pilgrims would love.
Wait, because I am a pilgrim, I like turkey? Is that it? Because I'm a pilgrim, I like turkey.
No, I'm sorry. What would you like?
The new one.
The carved turkey.
Yes.
The new Subway carved turkey and bacon sandwich with Applewood smoked bacon and cheese. Subway, fresh is what we do.
I don't believe what I just saw.
No Steph Curry for Golden State, but 6 more points in the first half than they had in Game 1
against Houston, 66-58. Klay Thompson's got 20 of those.
Come on, man.
As the Warriors take aim at a 2-0 lead over the Houston Rockets.
How can you give up 66 without Steph Curry? They would have gave up 86 if he was there.
It is the American Express halftime report. Ernie Johnson, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq. So Klay Thompson's got 20. Andre Iguodala's contribution in the first half was big for Golden State. He had 14 for the guy who was the Finals MVP a year ago. 5 out of 7 and 4 out of 6 from deep.
Andre Iguodala's been fantastic. Obviously, he was a difference maker in the finals last year. A great job he did defensively on LeBron, and also just make him use all that extra energy. He's got a tremendous body. He's one of the guys who's athletic enough to be physical with LeBron and strong enough. That's a unique combination. But listen, Klay Thompson, the best two guard in the NBA. Part of the best backcourt in the NBA. But, you know, Ernie, this is just ridiculous, man, to think about this team giving up 66 points without Steph being out there. I mean, I will say this, though. It's not fun to watch the Rockets play, Ernie. It's not, like, I would not want to play on that team because they're so disjointed. Like, it's like they don't run plays because I guarantee you when they practice every day, they don't say, hey, James, you just dribble at the top of the key, shoot a step back three, or go to the basket. We'll just stand around, run around. Am I right?
That's funny. I was just saying I can imagine a practice like that. I started laughing. But, the one thing I was going to agree with you, I think they have problems with their lineups. They're not sure who their best 8 players are, and they're not sure which 4 or 5 play better together. I think that's probably been an issue, and especially playing against Golden State, because as great as Howard played, last game, then today he's not playing well, and when he's been on the court, they've been down 16 points when he's been on the floor. But is that because you're not running plays for him, or is that because he can't be on the floor? So they haven't decided or have a clear-cut offense or defense. So all of a sudden, like Charles says, you just watch James dribble for 10, 11 seconds.
Dribble.
16.
Dribble.
Yeah, 16 in the first half.
Can we get that again?
2 out of 8 from the field, but he has gotten to the line, hitting 12 out of 13. This is the guy who led the NBA in free throws made. Didn't get to the line in Game 1, 12 out of 13 in Game 2. What else is it about James Harden you want to talk about?
The problem with James Harden is he has no leadership skills. I know for a fact as the main player, when you come to play, others will follow. Charles knows that. Kenny knows that. And when I say come to play, I'm not talking about scoring. We all know you score. You got to do little things. Like right here, it's a 3-on-1. Don't stop running. Foul him or do something. You can't do it. Now, if you do that, guy coming off the bench, he think it's okay. Right there. Close step to the shooter. Give up the shot for Draymond. And right here. You got to man up and play defense. I know Dwight was supposed to rotate, but forget that. You got to man up first. So as a leader, if you're the leader on the team, you got to do what you're supposed to do. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, the others will not do anything. Right here, ball you high. They teach you that in AAU, in high school, and preschool. So if the leader ain't going to play, as the other guys, why would I play? Exactly. Yeah, you're right.
That was my world famous. He's got the K-Smith parties and pop in the first time, Jazzy Jeff.
So that's the problem right there. I'm sorry to cut you off, John. He doesn't lead by example. There's 2 types of leaders: vocal leader, getting in people's face like Draymond Green, and ones that lead by example.
Honestly, you almost have to purposely do that defensively and not be engaged. The simple rule that you have, Ernie, in defense.
Ball you man.
It's not even ball you man. We're all connected by a string. And if you move, I move. So if you don't move, you pop the string. So all of a sudden, defensively, you're not moving, so the string is popped. Guys go through the middle and dunk the basketball. All you have to do is move when everyone else moves. You don't even have to be a great player to do that defensively. You just have to be aware of where the basketball is.
And they're only down 8.
But you thought
they did the small things.
The thing that's interesting about it, you see how they make fun on TV here, his defense all the time?
Right.
Like, at some point, you got to have some pride. Like, I watch TV shows all the time, and they show those type plays. And, like, somebody, even the coaching staff or somebody got to say something, like, dude, this looks really bad.
And a playoff. This is the playoffs. This is not playoffs without Steph Curry, where you can even the series up easily. This is your best outfit. Wow.
66-58 is the halftime score. When we come back.
I'm not mad at that. I tell you what, Russ, I thought you looked good.
That's black sheep.
The OPC highlights.
What's the black sheep?
When we come back.
I didn't like that one,
We're
Alex.
on the American Express halftime report.
I didn't like that one, Alex.
And of course, we would
Welcome to the American Express Halftime Report. American Express, the official credit card of the NBA.
Turns out lemon juice doesn't cure pink eye. How are you doing today?
That's how I am.
Redhead Fred, ultra rare. I collect these too.
No, these are for my dog because he can never decide which one he wants until he gets home. So.
American Express presents the Blue Cash Everyday Card with no annual fee. Cash back on purchases.
My only concern is where we put food.
A dog's foot is cleaner than a human's mouth. That's what they say. Is it cleaner than my mouth?
Backed by the service and security of American Express. If the sight of other people having a quesalupa doesn't make you very, very jealous, you clearly never had a quesalupa. Taco Bell's quesalupa with pepper jack cheese in the shell. What are you waiting for?
Bud Light product needs a change. That's why Bud Light has a new look. And we want to share it with everyone. Still the same refreshing Bud Light with a new look.
Goodbye cheese that's not really cheese. Goodbye corporations pretending to be cheesemakers. Goodbye big food. Hello farmers. Hello co-op. Hello naturally aged cheddar. Aged for a real long time by a real cheesemaker. This guy. Hi Dale. Hi. We found real good cheddar. Tillamook.
California soul. When you hear the beat, you want to pat your feet, and you got to move, cause it's really such a...
California's a big state, and when you're backed with an unsurpassed 5-year, 100,000-mile diesel powertrain limited warranty, Ram's got it covered. Lessees of competitive vehicles purchase and get 0% APR for up to $13,000 in total values on the 2016 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Time now for American Express teammates, and these teammates, Russell Westbrook.
Hey, this is just a win.
Let's call it sugar win. And I know they're saying on social media, hey, OKC, we've been doing that all year long. And
why? Why would you do that all in the middle of the court?
And that's it. Dallas was having none of it.
Dallas like, okay. Oh, you see that print?
83-81 game. Kevin Durant misfiring twice from 3, and Wesley Matthews takes off the other way.
Little West. They're scared. They're scared. I ain't never scared.
85-81.
Of a player.
1-point game after Durant cans that 3. And then Raymond Felton misses 2 free throws, and watch this closing sequence.
I thought the one time Westbrook should have kept going. That was an easy call. That was no good. That was
Steven Adams still had the ball in his hands.
Like the St. Joe with the St.
Danny
Joe
Crawford says, no go. And 85-84.
The worst thing about that game tonight.
What's that?
Oklahoma City can't win, so now I got to go back down to San Antonio, all them big old wins.
You don't need to go down that road again. Thankfully, we're getting a 7-6-5-4.
Shaq, we need to buy the churro plant way down there. To make some big money down there.
Hey, good.
There we go.
Get it, Chuck.
Hey, you gotta meet me in the steam room.
His trip to Mars is only one way. He is the most interesting man in the world.
Hotels.com's rewards program is simple. For every 10 nights I stay, I get 1 free. This, however, will not be simple.
You gotta ride the belt, Captain Obvious.
I have liquids in my body.
Unlimited data from AT&T means you could stream it all. Like that Anthony Michael Hall movie where he fights with the girl. The one where he gets rejected by the girl. Even stream the one where he creates the girl. With unlimited data, you can stream all the Anthony Michael Hall movies you want. I wonder what he's up to these days.
Well, maybe he's shopping at an AT&T store. Get unlimited data and your fourth line free when you have AT&T Wireless and DirecTV. Plus, get up to $650 in credits to help you switch.
For the latest NBA news and updates, log on to NBA.com.
You've been watching the American Express Halftime Report. American Express, the official credit card of the NBA.
Listen up, Blake. What's going on? I need to cut these coupons, but I can't find one good clipper in this house to cut it with.
I bet you if you look hard enough, you find two good clippers around here. Keep looking.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where?
No good clipper.
Maybe you don't need the coupons. Okay, you just saved a bunch of money with State Farm by combining your home and auto insurance. You know what? It is a good deal. But so is saving $2 off these Mile High nuggets. Oh, I love nuggets.
Cut costs, not coupons. Save with State Farm.
I'm walking, yeah, the name I'm talking, when you and me are, then you come back to me.
Spend your buck on a burrito from a burger place, or spend it on a burrito from a burrito place. Burger place, or burrito place. Burger, or try one of 10 items like our grilled breakfast burrito, Taco Bell's new $1 morning value menu.
You live on a planet that is mostly water. Sometimes water just starts falling out of the sky. When water freezes, people play on it. When it bubbles, people sit in it. When it moves, people slide down it. And smart people like this person said there's about to be even more water.
There's about to be even more water.
In fact, there's so much water out there, why in the world would you get a phone that can't get wet? The new water-resistant Galaxy S7 Edge.
We're courtside for a most unusual 2-on-2 matchup.
Would you say these are the top seeded teams in the league?
That's pretty funny.
Hey, Bob, you ready? I was hatched ready.
Wait, hold on. I thought we were playing 2-on-2.
When you got speed like me, all you need is 1-on-2.
Oh, he's on fire! Bob and Red can't stop him. No other player can play that well.
Yeah, right.
Catch the Angry Birds movie in theaters everywhere and watch the NBA playoffs on TNT.
Hey, Larry, they used to call me the Great Red Hope. Ridiculous.
Back in the Bay era, 66-58, the lead in this game. Two of the best of seven, the Warriors on top and playing without Steph Curry. The story, combination of Klay Thompson and Andre Iguodala, but Thompson leading the way with 20 points.
One of the few times that they actually call a set play back in the first half for Klay Thompson. It's all about ball movement and body movement. The basketball went from Livingston back over to the top to Spates. They'll clear one man out. They'll bring Livingston back over to the other side of the floor, trying to make the defense move around a little bit. Once the ball's in Livingston's hands, here comes the big man's body, the screener. Here comes that great shooter, Klay Thompson, off the screen. The execution is nearly perfect. A little bit of space created. Terry runs into the screen. Thompson knocks down a three.
Let's take a look at the game tracker presented by Domino's. 46% shooting for Houston, 49 for Golden State. 6 threes for the Rockets, 7 of 17 for the Warriors. Look at the Rockets of the line, 20 for 21 as opposed to the 12 for 24 in game one. But that's primarily James Harden, 12 for 13. Kind of an odd first half for Harden. Hit 2 field goals, 2 of 8, both for floaters. And all that time at the foul line and played a good portion in foul trouble. Here's Draymond Green taking to the bucket. By Torres and Barnes, here's an open 3 for Green. Arnaldo with his arm, Mike Fratello out in the force from Oracle in Oakland. A as this second half gets underway. Montiunas, the 7-footer, working against Green, who will not budge. Now Montiunas with a nice move that came up short.
He gets so involved with the physicalness of the play that then at the end he doesn't finish the shot. He never gets it up high enough to get it over the rim.
Pass intended for Thompson, picked off by Ariza for the Rockets. Chased by Barnes, Montiunas is fouled. Foul committed by Green. Montiunas will head to the line as we check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Marv. Coach Bickerstaff told me his big message to the team at halftime was defensive rebounding and turnovers. They gave Golden State 14 points on second chance opportunities and turned the ball over 12 times. He said the great thing about defensive rebounding is we can get a big stop and get out in transition, push the ball, get easy buckets, and we'll take all the easy buckets we can get this half.
All right, thank you, Allie. We see Montiunas at the line, only a 64% free throw shooter. Warriors playing without Steph Curry due to that sprained right ankle. He did go through warm-ups. He felt he was not ready. He was very frustrated about it as he made his way back to the locker room. Sean Livingston in the starting lineup. He had the flu, or Steve Kerr likes to say flu-like symptoms yesterday and had a missed practice, but has played very well in the absence of Curry. 3 of 5 from the field, 7 points, 5 assists for Livingston. Played by Beverly. Thompson. And here is Green. The tip missed by Bogut. Bogut again and gets the goal.
That time Bogut just outworked Dwight Howard on the glass. Howard never made a move to try and stop the driver from penetrating and then never blocked out. And as a result, the tip in.
Howard at the other end commits the foul. You feel no presence of Dwight Howard to this point.
Almost oftentimes like he's not involved in the game. Watch, this time it's just first jump from Bogut, second jump. Howard's on the ground. Bogut's back up in the air, tipping it the second time. It's that repeated effort that you need.
6 points and 4 rebounds. Well, Howard has attempted only 3 shots. Livingston, yes.
You see Livingston smiling because he knows that even though Beverly tries to get so physical with everyone else, Livingston just shoots it over the top of him. He knows he's too small. He can't stop him.
Oh, Sean Livingston goes 6'7", and he can post up. Harden still has not hit the outside shot. The ball back to Golden State. Harden is 0 for 4 from beyond the three-point line. Biggest lead of the night for the Warriors. Trying to go up 2-0 with his best of 7. Rockets trying to tie it at 1 apiece. As Thompson makes his move, takes the hit. Foul on the Rockets. It's number 3 on Howard. So 3 apiece on Howard and Harden.
It's another one of the set plays that Golden State runs to try and get Klay Thompson a clean look. We showed when we came back at halftime that pin down move, that time that little baseline curl action. Either he lays it up, gets a jumper, or drops it to his big man.
Pass intended for Bogut. Broken up. Harden met by Thompson, who is an excellent defender. It's Harden pulling it back and finally hits a perimeter shot.
He was on balance that time. He created a little bit of space. He got Thompson back on his heels, and they got a good look at the rim.
Now the Warriors do not want to see Harden catch fire. Thompson played by Montiunas. Thompson likes that matchup, and that is bad pass. So the ball back to the Rockets.
And Livingston raising his hand up saying, my fault. He was supposed to be in the corner looking for that spot up pass. There's the step back right there by Harden where he got space and got a good look.
Harden getting all kinds of looks defensively. Now Draymond Green is defending. Montiunas played by Thompson. Rebounded by Howard, and he fires it into the backcourt. But Golden State will take possession.
They're so intent on shooting threes. Howard doesn't even look at the rim. He's 2 feet away from the rim. He's throwing it back out to no one rather than taking it strong at Bogut and trying to score.
14 turnovers committed by the Rockets. They had 24 in game one. Livingston, watched by Beverly. Barnes, played by Hart, goes right at him. And he's called for the travel. Basket will not count.
Very fortunate, because there was some body contact on that, and the travel came obviously before the body contact.
So the Warriors now with 3 straight turnovers. This is game 2 of the Western Conference first round series, a meeting of the number 1 seed and the number 8. Beverly. Ariza. Harden for 3. The tip missed by Motiejunas. Motiejunas with the bucket and the foul.
That's what you want to do when you get that offensive rebound onto the rim. Go up strong, get the bucket and the free throw opportunity. Watch him working on the glass. Tips it up over the top of Green, and now strong in between the 2 white jerseys. Gets a roll, chance for the three-point
play. A 7-point Golden State lead. 7 points now for Motiejunas. Nice move and a good one by Motiejunas to slap it away. The Warriors putting it in play. 4 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And this crowd looking to get the Warriors going. They've led by as many as 12. They've led most of the way. Livingston is fouled, blocked by Motiejunas. Second team foul on the Rockets, second on Motiejunas. Now Barnes will look to put it in play. Once again, Harrison Barnes having his shooting difficulties, just 1 for 7 from the field. Livingston played by Beverly. Shot clock down at 3. Livingston is fouled by Beverly, so he got bailed out. So Livingston will shoot 2.
Beverly realizes he has no chance of guarding him unless he gets physical with him, tries to knock him off balance, and hopefully gets away with the ball. Otherwise, Livingston's just too big. That's why they keep going down in the low post to him. Eventually hoping they'll double, then he can kick it back out and somebody else is open. 3.
Shaun Livingston, an 86% free throw shooter, and he knew that was off.
Time it left his hand, he knew. He never got it up, never got it out.
Golden State Warriors with the magical regular season, the record-breaking 73-9, best record in NBA history as they surpassed the Chicago Bulls 72-10 and 95-96. But still in front of them, the playoff run, trying to defend their NBA championship. They double up on Howard. Shot clock at 4. Beverly is stopped and fouled. Bogut picking up his second. 2 shots coming up for Patrick Beverly. For NBA playoff scores, stats, and video highlights, download the NBA app, the official free app of the NBA. Patrick Beverly, originally a second-round pick of the Lakers. This is 4th year with the Rockets, coming off an injury-hit season, which led to surgery on his left wrist last March. Timeout is called for early third. 71-64, Golden State.
Some said Wendy's 4 for 4 was the biggest thing since.
And now for tonight's biggest news.
The 4 for 4 now comes with your choice of a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger or the new Crispy Chicken BLT. It's the biggest thing until...
Courtyard, the official hotel of the NFL, and I want to remind you that no one's the same without the game. Like at Potato Coach 45, who writes, as a key decision maker for the NFL draft, I'm basing our team's picks on the astrological signs of each player. Good strategy? Horrible strategy. No football's got you all messed up. The draft is a time to choose players based on talent, not whether a Pisces can catch or a Virgo can kick. Yes, Geminis are notoriously bad on turf.
This is the decisive second. This is where a new adventure begins. This is the moment. This is your time.
Tissot, official timekeeper of the NBA.
In every game, there are moments worthy of another look. From every angle in the house. Experience 360-degree replay from Intel. Yes!
Verizon is the #1 network in America. I know what you're thinking, they all claim stuff like that. Yeah, but some of them stretch the truth. One said they were the fastest. We checked. It was fastest in Kansas City and a few other places. Verizon is consistently fast across the country. You wouldn't want to hear from the bloke who packs your parachute. It's good over Kansas. Do you know what I mean? So that's, anywhere else, splat.
Only Verizon is the #1 network for consistently fast speeds. Now get up to $300 with the Verizon trade-in event.
NBAstore.com. One store, every team.
NBA on TNT is brought to you by Courtyard. Make room for a little fun. And Dos Equis reminds you to stay thirsty.
I think myself and other guys in the NBA are so involved in communities that we play in because we understand that if it wasn't for others helping us get to where we are today, we wouldn't be successful.
To see kids' smiles and see them have that unforgettable moment, it means a lot to know that you can help somebody like that.
7:21 remaining. Third quarter, Warriors up by 7. Klay Thompson has led the way for Golden State. 20 points. Sean Livingston playing for the injured Steph Curry with 10 and Andre Iguodala with 14. Patrick Beverly 5 for 5 at the line. Now some pressure from Houston, which we have not seen.
And you don't see it any longer. You see fake pressure.
Quickly drop back. Thompson around Ariza, fires up a bad shot.
That's one of those Steph Curry shots that go in. Thompson doesn't quite have that one mastered yet.
Giannis, nice pass, and it's the lob from Harden to Howard.
Finally, Howard's been pointing up in the air 3 or 4 times during the game, hoping his teammates would throw it there when they couldn't penetrate. There's the first one.
The Warriors lead down to 4. Thompson blocked from behind by Beverly, kept alive by Green. Thompson for 3 comes up short.
He's mad at himself. He knew he rushed that shot. He knew it was a bad one right away. You saw him pound his chest, point up and go, that's on me. Bad shot.
Rockets showing some life. A 9-1 run. Andre Iguodala getting set to check back in. Giannis with room for 3. Howard with the rebound. Harden. That was intended as a lob, but misfired.
A lob, backcourt pass.
Harden all over Green. Thompson played by the 7-footer Giannis. Green lost it, recovered by Thompson. Shot clock running down. Livingston, yes.
Patience and understanding of the clock as Green gets a deflection on the long pitch ahead.
Good hustle by Draymond Green. Now Livingston will sit down. He's played well. Departs with 12 points, hitting 5 of 7, 5 assists.
Still a little bit of a concern on minute restriction for Livingston. They don't want him to go much over 30 minutes because of that dramatic surgery they had to do on him to get him back playing again.
Crowd thought that Harden pushed off, but he now has 20 points. And it's a 4-point game.
And Steve Kerr Burr getting up, making his point to the officials, and he's looking down the road at the end of this game, trying to get it right now on the officials' heads that they've got to make that call if that arm comes out to clear space.
There's Carden with the feed intended for Howard, picked off by Thompson. Iguodala, led by Josh Smith, who just returned. Just under 5 remaining in the third. Rockets defense has tightened up. Thompson gets inside, a beautiful move. .22 points for Klay Thompson. Smith. Howard with a nice jump hook.
The pass by Smith off the dribble finds his big man rolling down towards the bucket.
Dwight Howard has come on here in the third quarter. He now has 10.7 rebounds in all. After a very quiet first half. Shot clock is down to 6. Iguodala's been hitting with 3. Beautiful setup from Bogut.
Iguodala knew the entire time what he was going to do. Once he saw Dwight Howard step up, he knew there was nobody big enough to jump with Bogut.
And here's Howard to the bucket. Golden State by 4.
Get your big man involved. He plays with more energy.
Green, guarded by Harden. Thompson from Green, high off that. And a timeout is called by Houston. And the lead official chambers over to.
There's that lob. Bogut coming in. Iguodala sees Howard. Once he freezes Howard, he knows nobody's home for my big man. Bogut with the finish.
The new 2016 Nissan Altima, built to stand out. This is shaving. A blade. Many blades. Sharp blades. Blades here, blades there, small there. Oh, that's not another blade. This is shielding, with lubrication here and here. The new Gillette, with Pro Shield lubrication, before and after the blades. Shields from irritation for a close, comfortable shave. The new Pro Shield from Gillette. The best a man can get. And one Pro Shield refill gets you up to 1 month of shaves.
While you were busy not remodeling your bathroom, the internet got Rocket Mortgage. A fast, easy way to refinance.
The Bud Light party believes in change. That's why Bud Light has a new look. And we want to share it with everyone. Still the same refreshing Bud Light with a new look.
Honey, our garage needs a makeover.
What? The man cave's perfect.
I was thinking something like this.
Oh.
Or maybe this.
Is that the new CRV?
Or even this.
Now you're talking.
It's NorCal Honda's Dream Garage sales event, where $179 a month gets you a new Honda Civic, $199 a month gets you a stylish new Accord, or pay $229 for a CRV, a Kelley Blue Book Best Buy. This event ends May 2nd, so see your NorCal Honda dealer today.
For a limited time, you can get a great deal on this Passat.
Wow, it looks really good.
Volkswagen believes safety is very important, so all 11 models come standard with an intelligent crash response system. 7 stability-enhancing systems. And equipment for 2 child seats. For those who take safety seriously, like we do. The Volkswagen Safety in Numbers event is happening now. Get a $1,250 Volkswagen reward card and 0% APR on new 2016 Passat models.
It's time for the stat of the night, presented by Corona Extra. Steph Curry sitting out tonight with a sprained ankle. During the regular season, missed 3 games. You see some of the numbers posted with Golden State winning 2 of the 3, including a win at Houston on New Year's Eve after a loss against the Dallas Mavericks. 3.5 remaining here in the third. Rockets in possession, and they're down by 6. There's Jason Terry, just checked back in, lined it up, and able to hit from downtown. So Terry off the bench for his second 3.
7 of 19 from the floor for Golden State from behind the three-point line. 7 of 15, almost 47% for Houston.
Brandon Rush, no Spates, back on the floor for the Warriors. Here's Spates going at Harden off the pump fake. He's blocked by Harden. Ariza comes up with it. Rush is back. Ariza for 3. Rebounded by Rush. Iguodala played by Harden. He goes right by him. Finds Spates on the bounce. And the check. Was it offensive interference? Yes, it will not count.
Yeah, but the bad thing for Houston is nobody even turned to put a body on Iguodala. He's under the basket, shot goes up, you have to find him. His hand came up to the bottom of the net, so they called interference.
The Warrior lead is down to 3, 2.5 remaining in the third. Capella is back on the floor for Houston. Dwight Howard getting arrested. Played very well in the third. Here's Josh Smith with a deep 3. Kept alive by Capella. Ariza being chased by Rush. Smith spinning his way on Green. Wild shot. Iguodala directing traffic. Spates down to the post, moved aside by Green. Capella picks up Green, who goes right at him. It's goal.
Houston is doing so much switching right now that what Golden State is doing is after the switch takes place, they go right back off that same guy again off the dribble, and he's not making the adjustment. He's the one that then has to stop the basketball.
Terry for 3. Spates battling with Capella. Last touch by Capella of the Rockets.
Think about the last couple of shots that Houston's taken now since they closed the score back down. Instead, they wind up with 2 or 3 long three-point attempts. No dribble penetration, no ball movement. Stagnant, one pass, shot goes up.
Smith picking up Iguodala in the backcourt. Bosa just checked back in. Spates putting a move on Capella. Banks it home.
Nice shot that time by Spates. Put it down a couple of dribbles, got a little bit of space between himself and Capella, and hit it in off the backboard. Nice.
Brown very much into it. 7-point lead for the Warriors. Iguodala defending on Harden, who backs it up. Shot clock for 5. Iguodala got picked off. Harden fires and hits a 3.
Saw the reluctance that time by Rush of getting up a little too close and challenging a little bit too hard, worried again he was going to the line to shoot 3 free throws.
Green went right at Capella. Here comes Harden. Harden goes all the way. Iguodala was trying to pick up the charge on Harden. Ball is not that about last touch by the Rockets. Each team has a foul to give with 28 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Blake Thompson comes back. Coming out for Brandon Rush. Trevor Ariza for Corey Brewer.
Ariza in to guard Klay Thompson on what they hope will be the last possession for Golden State.
Iguodala, played by Smith. 4-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Thompson had it knocked away by Ariza. Able to recover. Spates, yes. 3-quarter for most Spates has come up big in the third. Final seconds of the quarter. Harden steps back and fires. Golden State 86 and Houston 79. You're watching the NBA playoffs on TNT.
My man, Dwayne Wade. You got this. You cool.
Cool like a penguin in a tank top.
Cool like a convertible with a snowplow.
Like a streaker at a hockey game.
Like a finger rolled in Pepperware.
Cool like a Yeti eating frozen spaghetti.
The cool, crisp flavor of Gatorade Boss. Play cool.
When the world is in danger, one team will unleash their battle cry. Seriously? Red. The pigs stole our eggs, and we're the only ones who can get them back. Fire! He's coming back. Get down. Can we get an ice pack for Hal? Chuck. It's Chuck time! Oh my God. Let's do it. They just squeaked out. And Petunia. I need some Angry Birds. Yeah, point made. The Angry Birds movie, rated PG.
If the sight of other people having a quesalupa doesn't make you very, very jealous, you've clearly never had a quesalupa. Taco Bell's quesalupa with pepper jack cheese in the shell. What are you waiting for?
There's 1,000% chance that there's a 0% chance that LeBron drives a Kia.
At Nate Bordeaux 4, the probability of event B occurring, given that event A never occurs, is obviously 0. 0. And since this is my Kia K900, the probability of me driving it is 1 out of 1, or 100%.
Geico Motorcycle. Great rates for great rides.
Welcome back to Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Just moments ago, Allie LaForce with Warriors head coach Steve Kerr.
Thanks, Mark. Coach, your offense really seemed to find its rhythm in those last 3 minutes. What did you like that you saw on that side of the ball?
Well, we finally made a couple of shots, but I think for the most part in the third quarter, we didn't move the ball. We were trying to isolate, trying to find mismatches. And we're at our best when we just hit the first open guy and keep moving.
You've led by as many as 12. How do you get back to that and maintain it?
Got to do a better job defensively. We bled hard in 3. We fouled them in the first half, but kept reaching. We don't have the same discipline we had in game 1, so we better get back to that.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks.
And as this fourth quarter gets underway, the foul on Spates will put Dwight Howard at the line. It's 2 for 2 at the line.
He seems to have an effect on everyone that goes to the line. You know that? It's like voodoo.
So Howard with that first one a bit strong and misses on both.
I'd like to see him used to go right back to Howard again. Next time, Spates can't play him down there. He's too small for Howard.
Barbosa has checked back in, as has Rush. Unit Iguodala finding Barbosa. Beautifully done.
That's the problem when you're switching all the time and not used to it. That's what happens. They slip a screen, two men go out to the one man, and the other guy's open.
Harden putting moves on Barnes, and then fires it out. Here's Josh Smith. Can't find the shot. The defense here by the Warriors. Harden, Barnes would not reach in, but it did not matter as Harden's able to hit the jumper over. So Harden has come on despite the fact that he's played with 3 fouls for quite some time. Now 6 for 16, 12 of 13 at the line, 25 points. And the call against Spates.
Offensive foul at the time. Terry jumped in the path. Take a look at this one. Two guys switch out right here. There's the slip on the inside, wide open. Problem when you call too many switches and you're not used to doing it all the time.
Terry rubs off the pick, finds the shot. Jason Terry off the bench for 8 points.
He's had a very solid game since he's come in. He looks like he's shooting the ball well. He's made wide open looks at the basket. They just need to get a couple defensive stops.
Rockets have moved within 5. Iguodala played by Brewer, who is a good defender. Barnes set the screen. Here is Barnes, and he has been off once again. Just 1 of 8 from the field as a follow-up to the 3 for 12 in game 1. Terry is bottled up, and he is fouled, so Terry will head to the free throw line.
Terry's such a threat, shooting the ball from the perimeter. You get that defender running at you hard. He puts it down and dribble penetrates.
Foul called on Barbosa. Jason Terry, 38 years old, in his 17th NBA season. 82% free throw shooter. Skeets, Chaz, Trey, and Lee are the starters. You can watch them break down the NBA weeknights on NBA TV. Timeout is taken. It's a 4-point game. A couple of minutes gone by in the fourth.
On the internet, the only thing more popular than Key and Peele are cats. So we put them together on the big screen.
Whoa. This crazy drug dealer got Keanu.
We're gonna figure this out. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Poorly chosen words.
You gonna give us some cat? You trying to die today?
We've killed people.
Why did we know? You didn't.
Keanu, rated R. In theaters, April 29th.
Burger King offers more for 4 with 5 for 4. Now get a flame-grilled bacon cheeseburger, crispy 4-piece nuggets, thick-cut fries, a drink, and a cookie for just $4. It's not just a deal, it's a full meal. 5 items, $4. Get them now, only at Burger King.
His trip to Mars is only one way.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
The Andersons got tickets to the game? How'd they get tickets?
Try NBAtickets.com.
Games?
NBAtickets.com.
Never?